Hi, I'm Merrick, VP of Sales over at Map My Customers, and this is The Roadmap, our weekly video blog. This is episode 7, where we will be talking about spin selling. The first piece that I'd love to discuss really sort of is what is spin selling and what are the different components of it. It is a value-based sales methodology. It is a solution-based methodology with 4 different types of questions for the acronym SPIN, right? The first one is situation, S, which is giving you the lay of the land, asking questions about sort of how things are organized so you can generally see where the customer may be having problems or where there could be areas for the improvement. The second one is problem questions, where you're actually asking the customer about ways, in their words, where they have had some challenges and problems with their setup. You have implication questions, which is based off of those setups and those problems, what does that actually fundamentally mean for the business? And then need payoff, which is if that piece was removed or that piece was handled, how would that have an impact on the business, right? Let's dig into the advantages. It's an extremely scalable, easy to teach solution. You can outline the specific types of questions. It's easy to give examples. It's easy to remember. And sales reps can just follow the different steps, making sure that they're aligned with the end user around problems and how they can actually help. The other really big advantage of it is that you are getting the customer to open up to you, right? You're asking them about the problems, you're asking them about the implications, and you're asking them about the need payoff. A lot of other sales methodologies are about telling the customer about specific things, right? Even in solution-based sales, often you are presenting a solution to the customer even after a longer diagnosis, but still you are telling the customer that you can solve their specific problem instead of sort of leading the customer to the natural realization that you may be the answer to some of their challenges. What are the downsides though? It is a very streamlined and simplistic solution, which can naturally lead to a little bit more of junior reps doing sort of checkboxing of different pieces. Hey, I did my situation question, I'm into my problem questions, I'm into my implication questions. That type of thing happens a lot. And a lot of times people have heard of spin, so they realize that the sales rep is really just following a script, digging through specific pieces and trying to push them through into the need payoff questions instead of really digging to understand. I think fundamentally one of the biggest challenges with spin is it talks about, the situation, the problem, the implication, the need payoff as if they're all on equal footing. When I think probably 70 to 80% of the time spent with the end user should be focused on the problem and the implication questions, really digging and understanding where they're having challenges, where can you help, where can you provide value, and positioning yourself as a thought leader, right? There's a lot of value in positioning yourself as a thought leader and how you can help. And that's where I think maybe spin selling is lacking a little bit, is you're sort of hoping that the customer comes to this realization after outlining a different piece instead of saying, this is exactly what we do. Let me tell you how we do it, let me show you how we do it, and let me give you some references to some people that can tell you how we've done it before. Again, I'm Merrick, VP of Sales over here at Map My Customers. Thank you guys for tuning in to episode 7 of The Roadmap on spin selling. As always, we're trying to start a dialogue with you, so please send in your questions, comments, concerns. Quick shout out and a thank you to Mendiza in Indianapolis. And I hope everyone has a great week. Thank you.